He was in the what a no! Oh my god, I think I just choked on something I must not have eaten, because Puck got a beautiful Ravage dodge, and it's the end for Bait pretty much here, unless they're able to turn this around. They've got the Spectre out. Focus is also dropping low, because Watson and Dendi with the BKBs, they just stand their ground, and the secondary Ravage was a lot better than the first one. Dave still goes into the backline. Dendi heals up with the Bloodstone. Meanwhile, they're going to take down Solo, and Focus also with being out. They're just running out of firepower here. Excess Vampire might be able to get a little bit in. Dave wants to kill off Dendi, but the Coconut, or the Acorn in this case, farming some of those camps that were placed down there earlier on by the Winter Wyvern. Altar Boys. We're going to see the first Haunt come out as well, but might have been a preemptive run. However, they're actually going on in mid. Puck manages to dodge the stun, gets hit by the Impale. That should be the end of Dame. Gets the orb out, moves away. Good, nice Ravage there from Solo. Almost could say a budget Ravage in this case, but a good one, though Puck manages to get out. Good attempt from Dendi. ESA actually gonna get the haste rune out as well, so Fletch is gonna have an empty bottle here.
This top lane belongs to the Timbersaw now.
Yeah, top lane is lost, and there's no return into this. Focus will take the first tower off the
right now and found lane.
Yep, going for it. Spectre 400 HP. A Ravage will be used. It should be the end of lane here. Sun's connecting beautifully, and they get themselves a kill. Bait 2-1.
The longest is follow-up.
I think the big risk here for the Tidehunter to get surprised is getting hit by a Hoodwink ult, even if it's just for a tiny second, but that break can be the downfall of this Tidehunter. And another smoke play. Are they going again to the triangle? They're going to go for a counter smoke play. They're going to run into each other. They find the Nyx Assassin. There comes the Winter's Curse, but Puck still has his ult available. He needs to get it out. But the Ravage comes beautifully, connecting on 4 heroes. Because Spectre also comes in with a Haunt. Excess Vampire trying to make a run away from leshrac, but it's not going to happen this time, as Dendi's going to take him out. Lame, however, he runs in. He's got this Blade Mail pop. Lesh is going to take a bit of damage here. Focus. Oh, no fear. Might have just actually set up Dendi for a death here, but Watson is coming in for the rescue. Are they going to rescue Dendi as well with 100 HP, and Focus is going to drop as well. NOTECHIES will lose every single hero, and Bait will take this team fight in their name. Both teams clashed.
Here. And that's where things get really rough for heroes like the Puck as well, for example. That silence is not going to do anything.
Indeed. Pairing Watson to lane as well. Echo Saber, Blade Mail is the decision for Spectre. I think we discussed a lot about this Echo Saber pickup. What was the reasoning behind it? I feel like it's good money for stats, nice mana regen compared to the Falcon Blade. And then, of course, you have to double hit for the Desolate for the extra damage. They're going to use Winter's Curse because, you know, it's a Spectre. Why not? That's not the place to be for lane, and Dame is trying to look for some kind of revenge here. Got Focus with him. Might be able to take down No Fear. Nice snipe from Excess Vampire, and might lose his life here, but they are chasing for a little bit more. They have the Puck ulti available in just a few more seconds. 6 seconds required. As Nyx is taking a beating from Focus. Focus and Dame are able to take down one more kill. Can they get another? Dame is under the tower. They're trying to split away the attention from Focus because they know Puck is a big target. So he allows his friend to get out. Illusory orb to safety. Enough there on the Tidehunter to feel afraid, though. They are setting their attention towards bottom. Puck is there, as they are also sieging the tier 2 tower. They have the vision advantage. Congress also waiting for the call. When do I go in with the curse? Solo, Dame setting up at the trees. Excess Vampire also behind the Puck ulti. Connect on Dendi. Dendi standing on the edge of this, tanking some of these hits, but staying alive. Ravage comes out as well to the defense of Dendi. As Focus, they get a nice bushwhack on 2. Might just be a nice turnaround here for NOTECHIES. They find Watson, they get TSA. They're going to get the Tidehunter as well. And this might just be a really big one here, NOTECHIES, because they find 4 kills at the violation here. They're smoked up as 5, looking for a straight-up team fight. That also might be, let's take Roche. No, they're going to make another call. Somebody showed up in mid. It's gonna be Focus. Focus is a decent target, but if it's the only one they can take, they will take it. What's NOTECHIES' answer? Here comes Hoodwink. Ravage will be used on 2. It will be for 2 heroes. Puck is making his way out. This is good for NOTECHIES if they only end up losing 1 hero. If they lose Hoodwink, he's still got another run here, but he's gonna get blinked on top. So DEDNY finds a double kill here. Roche, pretty sneaky play here, but it might pay off. Completely under the cover of darkness. They have no vision whatsoever. NOTECHIES have placed their own orbs, so they have an advantage. There's no Ravage, there's no contesting, and this should be an easy Aegis here.
Dire are scanning.
Very good decision.
Here.
Find those sneaky bombs.
Won't be able to contest this one. 25 minutes. First Roshan for NOTECHIES. Hoodwink ulti was used. They hoped to catch the bushwhack into the ulti, break the Tidehunter, blow him up quickly. Won't happen this time, but he's actually going to refresher orb on this Tidehunter, plus 20 seconds until his primary one is ready. He's not going to wait for it, he's going to use it right away, and Sabersong gets taken out. Spectre also stunned up. He might lose his agents here, but the Solo's trying to do a lot of work. They take down Watson. He never got his ulti off, and Luna's out from play. They have the buyback from the Timbersaw coming in as well, so they have the man advantage. Now No Fear being chased up. Dame will take that one down, and they found DENDI as well, sitting on a reward, and they will take him out as well. And Bait will pay a heavy price for this as well. They never got Luna's ulti off.
Luna never pressed BKB. That's cool. If you press the BKB there, then that refresher play that catches NOTECHIES completely by surprise is going to pay off big time. It's going to kill everybody. But instead, no BKB, no follow-up for that second Ravage, and you lose 3 heroes, and that's the Bloodstone reveal from the left side as well. I swear it is icon.
It almost has to be coming out from the Luna in most places at least, be able to secure these team fights in their favor, because that heavy nuke damage on the side of NOTECHIES, we've seen it surprise several heroes so far. They're trying to do the same thing again, and they surprise them off guard as well. But a beautiful curse is there. Watson's popped his Eclipse as well. They're going to be able to take down Dame. He's at 1 HP inside the face shift. He gets out with the BKB being used, but he's going to walk out. He's not going to fall at all. DENDI's down. Tidehunter's is dead as well. No Fear lives though for at least a few seconds until Dame comes in for the snipe. But now Watson is going to need some backup, but he does have that Satanic and a buyback coming in from the Winter Wyverns walk out, because Luna wasn't able to get a Lucent Beam off, which would have easily been the end of Puck there. Throwing in an ulti, just a bit of casual harassment onto the Tide, but he realizes this has happened a couple times. He's being hit by the Hoodwink ulti, so he just walks out. Gets sniped. They're very spread out. Now they're starting to stack up again.
Focus is scalding a lot. He knew DEDNY was in there. They're gonna come from behind.
What a no! Oh my god, I think I just choked on something I must not have eaten, because Puck got a beautiful Ravage dodge, and it's the end for Bait pretty much here, unless they're able to turn this around. They've got the Spectre out. Focus is also dropping low, because Watson and DENDI with the BKBs, they just stand their ground, and the secondary Ravage was a lot better than the first one. Dave still goes into the backline. DENDI heals up with the Bloodstone. Meanwhile, they're going to take down Solo, and Focus also with being out. They're just running out of firepower here. Excess Vampire might be able to get a little bit in. Dave wants to kill off DENDI, but the Coconut, or the Acorn in this case, and then you see 3 people show up out of nowhere. They know exactly where the next assassin is. Gonna be a tough fight. With all of this burst damage, they're able to take him out, and Nyx is gonna have to buy back into this, but at least they know Roche is now being taken by NOTECHIES. Lion is gonna be up in 3 seconds as well. There's no tower to TP to except the mid-tier 2 tower. It's gonna take a few seconds for him to arrive. DENDI, Neon Disc will pop from the Bushwhack. Watson, Roche is very low, 1000 HP. They're realizing right now, and they're going to be able to take the Age. Will be taking the Spectre, but Watson is going to come in and take all of the rest of the stuff from the ground for himself. He's got the shot, he's got the cheese. No Fear is going to fall, however, and they can't get that Winter's Curse off, but they're going to take down the Aegis, and they might be able to take down the second time with the Spectre. The Gem is on the ground as well. They will be able to take that for themselves. The Spectre is going to make for a plate mail on. He does get the distance out with the Spectral Dagger.
There with the Puck rotation, it's not happening anymore. They need to engage for that now, and the Spectre does not.
Oh, they're gonna walk into a trap, and Watson just doesn't get anything out. That's how fast the Luna falls. Dendi uses the cheese, but height one, the stun connects on two. Dane takes a look at BKB, but the Ravage will not connect with the pocket, will hit everything else though, and that might just be enough. The Spectres have 200 HP, but the Tidehunter runs out of mana. They're gonna have to let him walk out. Nexus Vampire on the side. The curse will be dropped on top of the puck, and No Fear wants to kill him himself with the Lion's help. It's not going to be enough. It's just coming one by one, and it's still not enough. And Nyx is still throwing these stuns, but you're not going to stun a Lion who's just soaking up all of this mana. No Fear, look at that HP regen. It's pretty sick though. Aeon Disc pops off Dame. I'll agree with that. As we see the smoke coming out with no techies. Without the Spectre, Spectre can always haunt in, but look at how they're clumped up. They're right next to each other. That ult sport. Okay, they're gonna play preemptively. Nice play with the Eclipse coming in and forward. They have the Ravage, and Spectre's falling though. And Lane is out for 125 seconds. No Spectre. Solo dropping low. Watson getting the damage out, and with all of that minus armor, easy to take down this Lion. 2 heroes down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That definitely makes up for at least one of his overextend.
They didn't see the Abyss Ward being placed down, but they were feeling something's fishy. However, reactions pay off this time. Yep. Like you should. Like they're definitely awake. They've probably played some pods in the morning already and very prepared for this probably the most important tournament of their lives. But this Ravage will not succeed. The curse will connect. They're trying to connect onto this Tidehunter. Keep him busy for as long as possible. They might even kill the Titan before the Ravage goes out, but he will get in out just in time. Focus will fall. Spectre half HP in big trouble. Can they help out Lame? Excess Vampire solo. They're just throwing in stuns with the high ground, connecting all of them, but Spectre's still gonna get off. They're gonna get taken down, and Lame is out. 100 seconds dead. So is Focus. What do Bait do from here? They still have every core remaining and all that damage to be given. There's no Roach for at least 40 seconds. They're checking that one first.
They're going to have to, but and the problem here is as well, the puck is still alive. He's going to be cutting waves. You can see his name right here. He's not afraid of anything.
Under a ward. Right under a ward.
Doubt even then that you're going to catch him.
TP attempt, and it's almost there.
Did not happen.
2 IQ. There was also the but what's been funny about this game is it's been one team in the base, then the other team's in the base, and Dame is going in absolutely ham. They find the Winter Wyvern first, and the Tidehunter, both big priority targets, and the Wyvern's about to fall. The first Ravage will not hit anything, but can he get a second one off? He will blink in. It does quite some damage, but they're trying to rescue Dendi. Save Private Dendi. He will blink back onto the high ground. Now Watson, with no friends around, will die again with the BKB popped up. Okay, the Satanic will buy some time, maybe a kill here and there. TSA comes in to help as well. They're getting some stuns. And Dame's got like freeze gone, and they will not actually even lose Watson. It was just another bait, just a said solo blinks out from this one, and the TP away from the Spectre. This
have trouble at
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
He has just been where he needs to be. That turnaround is because he comes from the back and says, no, stop hitting the lead.
Yep.
Solo.
Lining up for that one. Solo goes for the aggressive play. They've got the Winter Wyvern. They're going to take down No Fear. leshrac has his Aeon Disc popped and the Bloodstone. They're going to keep Fletch alive, but the BKB is still there. Watson also has a BKB available. What do NOTECHIES do from here? They use the burst to take down one. It's a 5v4. leshrac in trouble. Might just fall. And they will lose Dendi, but Dendi has a buyback and it's going to use it, and it's going to TP right back in as Watson goes in for the reinitiation. Pumps the BKB, forces Spectre away. They're going to look for excess Vampire at least, but the Ravage comes out. It will catch the Lion. They will take the supports. But the initiation is everything in this game. Lane and Dane. Power duo inside the Roche pit. 1/3 down. Nice blinking from Dane. Nice to force it. They might actually get a nice one here. Luna half HP, but the save from the Wyvern is there. The curse will come out as well. The Lane will take down No Fear, but the damage is already done. Tide, no Ravage is available. They're all getting sucked up by Solo from the river. They do have Lane coming over the buyback as well. The Spectre not looking good for bait here. Dane doing a nice amount of damage. Focus getting another set of chakrams on top of this Nyx assassin. Throwing in more stuns. Solo dies in the Roche pit though. as Bait stack up with 3 to take down 1 hero out of play. Niche Assassin falls, goes for the buyback, coming back in. I don't think we're going to have many buybacks left. We still have the Tide on the Luna. Bogus, no mana, no nothing. But meanwhile, they're going into the Roche pit at the same time with Lame and Dane. They can't take Roche down fast enough. And it's a 3 versus 4. Bait might... But if you just look at the graph, it doesn't tell you the whole story. But however, it's been quite some time since we've seen somebody pushing on the high ground.
Oh, yeah.
Time it is Bates. Looking for the first tier 3 off the game. Next up, Luna, half HP. Beautiful rabbit from the Tide Hunter, catching 3. 2 seconds for the refresher to be up. Might be a great timing for him. He's waiting for it. He walks in, refreshes, gets stunned by Solo, waiting for it, but they're going to lose no fear. There goes the Ravage. The Aeondis will pop him down as well. As Fogas tried to walk out, Lame will be taken out by DENDI. And 1 hero lost on both sides. Dane still trying to do some damage. Watson's got 30 HP, and that Aegis will finally be taken out. But they've already taken the tier 3. They've almost taken the melee racks, and they will procure it as Solo gets stunned up, gets taken out by DENDI. Double kill for this leshrac. They might just end the game here. They're looking for it. They're going straight for it with the Desolator Anchor Smash onto the buildings. As they have those shards picked up, they will be able to take down. They just melt through the buildings, and Bates are walking through. The Ancient falling, and they will take game number 1. GG call. Aiden falls. It is Bates for the victory.
And this is what Watson wanted to do all this time. You know.